Welcome to the show. We are kicking things off with a look at the future of quarterback play. We dive deep into whether Titans QB Cam Ward can make a massive leap in his second season, and we break down exactly what off-season moves and new coaching staff might be doing to set him up for stardom in the NFL.
Stop using your finger for notes, sketches, and edits. This Jam Jake stylus pen gives your iPad a smoother, more precise writing feel with palm rejection so your hand can rest naturally on the screen. It charges fast, works for hours, and comes with replacement tips. Perfect for school, work, or creative projects. Check the link in the comments to grab it on Amazon.
Next up, we shift gears completely to the linebacker world. We meet three-star LB Jake Godfree and see why he is drawing comparisons to Drake Thomas and Peyton Wilson after seeing them training at NC State facilities, and we explore what this connection means for his own trajectory. Now we turn our attention to the rising star Drake Maye. We ask the big questions. Could he experience a slump in 2026 after his recent MVP runner-up campaign? And what do experts predict about his statistical performance moving forward? Finally, we jump into the Dynasty world. We look at the 2026 quarterback Dynasty rankings and see where Drake Maye sits among the elite prospects, and we discuss the long-term value of players like Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson. Stay tuned right here for more breaking news. Tennessee Titans quarterback Cam Ward faces a challenging path to establishing himself in the NFL, with analysts debating his potential for a breakout second season. Ward struggled initially in 2025, starting all 17 games with a 3-14 record and finishing as the 23rd overall in fantasy scoring. However, optimism is building for his sophomore campaign following a significant offseason overhaul for the Titans. A busy offseason included the drafting of wide receiver Carnell Tate in the first round, running back Nicholas Singleton on day 3, and signing wide receiver Wan'Dale Robinson in free agency. Furthermore, the team has brought in a new coaching staff led by former New York coaches Robert Sale and Brian Daboll. Scott Pianowski, featured on the Yahoo Fantasy Forecast, expressed excitement that these moves could position Ward and the Titans favorably for the 2026 season, suggesting they could become valuable assets for fantasy football managers. Pianowski pointed to the potential for rookie receiver Tate to quickly acclimate to the NFL and a new offense, which he believes will directly benefit Ward's development as a quarterback. Lawrenceville, Georgia, a rising linebacker, is drawing comparisons to a former NC State star, signaling an ambition to emulate a successful career path. North Gwinnett three-star linebacker Jake Godfree was touring NC State facilities during an unofficial visit in March, when he observed former Wolfpack linebackers Drake Thomas and Peyton Wilson training in the indoor practice facility. The sight of NFL starters maintaining their fitness in the buildings where they achieved their success was particularly striking to Godfree, who aspires to reach that level. Following the observation, Wolfpack inside linebackers coach Isaiah Moore introduced Godfree to his former teammates. The connection was immediately reinforced when Drake Thomas, fresh off a Super Bowl victory with the Seattle Seahawks, reached out to Godfree with a detailed text message of advice after reviewing his HUDL film. Godfree, who possesses a physical build, 5'11" and 220 pounds, nearly identical to Thomas, is not physically identical but shares key attributes. NC State staff has noted similarities in his game tape. "A lot of the staff say that my gameplay reminds them a lot of Drake," Godfree stated in a recent interview with the Wolfpacker.com. He added that they share strong football IQ and an ability to read the field well. The comparison has become so frequent that some staff members jokingly refer to him as Jake Thomas. Noi Dung Kai Tight. As the NFL schedule release week kicks off, the Patriots' daily podcast on the CLNS Media Network featured a candid discussion about quarterback Drake Maye's potential trajectory for the upcoming season, specifically addressing the possibility of a slump following his MVP runner-up campaign last year. Taylor Kyles and Mike Cadlick joined the conversation to dissect Maye's performance outlook. /and Mike Cadlick offered a measured perspective, stating that while improvement is welcome, he expressed skepticism regarding a significant decline. if he's operating and looking like a high-quality quarterback and doing what they need him to do, I think that's improvement in its own right. But slumping and playing worse football, I find it hard to believe that's gonna happen with Drake Maye. Backslash and addressing the question of a down year, Cadlick echoed this cautious optimism, suggesting that a noticeable regression is unlikely. Backslash, if he's operating and looking like a high-quality quarterback and doing what they need him to do, I think that's improvement in its own right. But slumping and playing worse football, I find it hard to. Pick, backslash and Taylor Kyles provided a more nuanced outlook, suggesting that any change in performance might manifest as a shift in statistical standing rather than a true slump. Kyles believes the team might see a different season where Maye isn't as statistically dominant. Backslash, I don't think it'll be a slump. I think we'll see a different season where he may not be as statistically impressive. He may not be top 2, top 3 in the MVP race. I think we will end the season hopefully saying, wow, I think we start seeing that more this year, backslash. As the NFL draft concludes, the focus shifts to long-term roster construction, with Dynasty League rankings emerging to predict player value for the 2026 season. Dynasty Leagues offer a unique perspective, assessing player age and future potential differently than traditional redraft rankings, which is crucial for strategic drafting. The latest analysis from Sports Illustrated provides a detailed look at 2026 Dynasty Startup League quarterback rankings. In this format, players' age significantly impacts their projected value, favoring younger talent with higher upside. At the top of the rankings, Josh Allen leads the pack, followed closely by Drake Maye, who is projected to be a top contender for the position. Lamar Jackson and Jaden Daniels also secure high placements, while Caleb Williams and Joe Burrow maintain strong positions among the elite. Other high-value quarterbacks featured in the top tier include Jalen Hurts, Justin Herbert, Patrick Mahomes, and Jackson Dart. The rankings also feature emerging talents like Trevor Lawrence and Bo Nix, highlighting the importance of assessing players' age profiles for Dynasty League success. The middle section of the rankings includes players such as Dak Prescott, who is ranked lower than some traditional metrics, but valued highly in a Dynasty context due to his age, alongside established names like Brock Purdy and Jordan Love. Further down the list, the rankings continue to assess a wide range of options, including Kyler Murray, Sam Darnold, and Bryce Young, demonstrating the depth of talent being considered for the upcoming NFL season. The rankings provide crucial insight for fantasy managers looking to build sustainable, long-term teams.